I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off because I've retaken this like 10 times now. Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, you know, I was young, I was naive, and I mean, quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated. Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is. But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year. After I stopped talking to him over, you know, a period of months, this is how he came back into my life. He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious. I was like, I'm in hell. Like, I have to be in hell at this point.
Hey everyone, I am Emerald Louu. This is my channel on YouTube, and I'm so happy to see you. And I just want to make a quick Moonblonde news video. Y'all, so I'm hearing that Adam Levine cheated on his pregnant wife. This came out of nowhere, y'all. I don't know. It's so random. Not only did it come out of nowhere, it's very random, right? So whilst I was on Twitter earlier, I saw that Adam Levine is trending, right? And I'm like, See, she has an Instagram. I know it's Sumner Straw. So she is this blue-eyed brunette. And okay, girl, I see this picture right here. She looks good, all right? I hear she's an IG model. I don't know how. She has 350K on IG. All right, aware people are going to try to fill in the gaps with many false assumptions. I don't feel like I'm doing any favors considering the manner this had to go about. It's a lot to digest, but hopefully at the very least, the truth being out can do some good. But okay, so from what she's saying that she had an affair with Adam Levine. Basically, y'all, let's just talk about this real quick. I didn't know Adam Levine was married. I didn't know he was married to a Victoria's Secret. But Bahati, didn't know this. You know, I know a couple of Maroon 5 songs. We know that Maroon 5 did a song with Megan Thee Stallion that went really well. We know that he's been in the game, and Public's plays She Will Be Loved all the fucking time. Going through Twitter and seeing people saying that he looked like a douche, so it's not surprising that he's a douche. I don't follow Adam Levine like that. I don't know Adam Levine like that to be able to come to any type of conclusion whether I think he's a jerk or a jackass or whatever, anything like that. But what I do know is that this definitely came out of left field. This is definitely crazy. This is definitely surprising, and wow. The thing that is making people really, really upset about this whole situation is the fact that she showed us a DM where she says she hasn't spoken to him in a long time. And she checks her phone. She gets a notification from Adam. Adam says he's thinking about naming his son, if it's a son actually, Sumner. Her name is Sumner. I know dudes are very manipulative and they'll throw weird shit out to you, or they'll throw weird comments out at you to get your attention when they're not getting your attention. And I'm wondering if this was one of those moves of, I'm going to say something crazy to grab your attention so you can text me back, or so you can hit me up so I can have your attention, or if it's something that he really meant. Was it a joke? Is it okay to make that type of joke? When did they have the affair? How long ago was it? The other thing that's upsetting people is the fact that Sumner Stroh is acting like, oh my God, I was taken advantage of. I was manipulated. I had no idea. Oh my God, I was young. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I didn't know Adam was married. But then again, I don't follow him. He does has his wife on his page. And so in that case, there's no excuse, because we all know some men don't post their personal life on their pages, so you may not know that they are married. But a quick Google would probably let you know that Adam Levine, if you do in fact know who Adam Levine is married. If he DMs you, if y'all know each other through IG, you had to go through his pictures. The only thing I would accept of her using that as an excuse is, oh my God, I was young and he was talking to me and I was just blindsided because he's a star and he's a rock star and he's famous, and I was just so happy. Like, he was giving me attention. That, okay, fine, I'll give you that, because I don't know how old she is. But I saw this one tweet that said she was 19, he was 41. He was trying to get that young snatch. You see, that's the fear, right? That's the fear of being with someone for so long, having all these children with them, and then just being like, in your head, your family, oh my God, he's loving and all this wonderful stuff. And in his head, he's like, I want some young snatch. That's the BS. But I don't want to get upset. I don't want to get too into this. But for all of you who do know about Adam Levine, those of you who did hear Maroon 5 growing up, those of you who are aware of who this guy is, what do you think? Even if you do not know who Adam Levine is, what do you think about a man cheating on his wife and then wanting to name his child possibly after his mistress? His side chick? Anyways, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Welcome to my channel. This is your first time here. Don't forget to subscribe and come back for more. I am Emerald Louu, and I'm gone for now. Bye-bye.
I mean, my morals were unknowingly compromised. I was completely manipulated. I wanted to handle this privately. I never wanted to come forward because obviously I know the implications that come with doing what I do, making money the way I do, and being an Instagram model. So being tied to a story like this, it's like, I know the stereotypes. I had sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid. So here I am. I just wanted to make a part 2. I feel like that's obviously necessary. Hindsight is 2020. I initially wanted to go in and talk about how remorseful I feel and how embarrassed and disgusted I am with myself, but I didn't want people to look at it and think like, oh, she's playing the victim. But in reality, it had the opposite effect. Something I now realize I didn't touch on enough was the fact that one of my friends had attempted to sell it, which I realized yesterday whenever they reached out to me for comment. And so I was completely frantic. That is why that video is, for one, just so all over the place, and two, why I didn't touch on some of the things that I initially would have liked. So in this video, I'd like to address some of those things. I only came forward because I wanted to kill whatever story the tabloid had. The most important part that I did definitely gloss over is the fact that I was under the impression that their marriage was over. I believe that they were keeping it quiet to avoid the negative press because, as I had said, I was new to LA. So I just assumed that with celebrities of that caliber, that that's just how it was. And that's why I feel exploited, because he knew I believed everything that he said because of my vulnerable position of being new to LA. Also, he was DMing me straight from his verified Instagram account. I didn't have any reason to further question it. But I now realize that that was likely a manipulation tactic of his, just hiding in plain sight. As soon as I had realized that was not the case, I had cut things off with him. In retrospect, I wish I would have questioned things more. I wish I wasn't so naive, but being naive is not an excuse for what I did in the role I played in this. Again, in no way was I trying to gain sympathy, and I fully realize I'm not the victim in this. I'm not the one who's really getting hurt here. It's Beati and her children, and for that I'm so sorry.